Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest Chelsea transfer news. Before we get into all of that, massive Eid Mubarak to each and every one of you guys, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there, Eid Mubarak, and to everyone else as well, massive Eid Mubarak. This is why I'm a bit late, at a late night, woke up late, everything is late, but I hope you guys can appreciate it. Look, let's get stuck in. I mean, Fabrizio Romano, what is this brother doing? Why are you doing? Why are you gaslighting the fan base, Fabrizio? Why? Why do you consistently want to put out all of this PR that we are going to do something importante? We're going to do something importante. Fabrizio Tomato Face. I mean, why? Nico Williams news. This guy, Fabrizio, is probably the only journalist. I know there are other Mickey Mouse journalists out there that want to talk about Nico Williams, but Fabrizio has always been adamant that Chelsea want him. Chelsea are so interested. Chelsea are desperate. Chelsea are dying for him. And Chelsea want to do something very important in this transfer window. We all know Nico Williams, his wages are incredible. If we're not looking to do the wages for Osimhen, and you see what's going on with Osimhen, he wants ridiculous amount of money. And if we're not looking to do that, how are we looking to do the wages for Nico Williams? Nico Williams currently, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section, I'm pretty certain he's already well over like 200K. Like he's already on 200K or something like that. And he's looking for even bumper pay rise. I mean, what makes us think we're going to do this? What makes us think we're going to do this? And he's apparently in the process of finding a new deal with Athletic Bilbao. Yet Fabrizio Romano keeps coming out and telling all of us, the Chelsea fan base, that this is our number one target. Not just for us, but for Arsenal Football Club as well. This is our number one target. Look, we can have as many number one targets as possible. I personally can have number one targets. I could like this person. I could like that person. Sure, no problems. You can like whoever you want. But is it realistic that you're going to get any of them? That's the question. Under this new ownership, under this new directorship that we have, we know very well this is not how they operate anymore. Yeah, maybe in the early stages when Todd Bowley was the chairman, Todd Bowley was the sporting director, he was handing out big, wages. He was handing out, he was going out there getting top names and whatnot. We stopped after Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo. We've gone in a different path and we're sticking to that. And that different path is young, low wages, and a fairly low transfer fee as well. Nico Williams, we may be able to get him on a low transfer fee. I think he might have a release clause or whatnot, but his wages are astronomical. This simply ain't going to happen. Let's have a look at what Fabrizio Romano said, which is literally dropped about maybe an hour ago. Chelsea and Arsenal's number one target is Nico Williams, and both clubs are prepared to do something crazy. Prepared to do something crazy, really? In terms of financials, however, neither club have the green light. Yeah, I'm crazy to do this, but I don't have the green light. So I'm restricted. I'm not going to do this. But I'm crazy. I'm ready to go. But there's no green light. So I'm going to calm down. You know that meme, Michael Jackson? Putting the gun down. Nico is comfortable in Spain and talks are there over a new deal. Like, I don't know what Fabrizio... Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We talked about this. If you've missed out on All You Can Eat Chelsea with a twist, we had Faz a couple of days ago, myself, Faz, and Eunice, and we talked about Fabrizio Romano. I get the feeling, ladies and gentlemen, Fabrizio, he's just so big now. He plays the game. He really does. He milks everything. He knows every single thing that he says, every word that he spills out. It's money. Every word, every little word Fabrizio spills out is money for him. It is. He runs the transfer window. He truly does. He's gargantuan. I think he's got nearly 25 million followers on X. We know this is gaslighting. We know this. I mean, I want to be proven wrong. I really do. I absolutely want to be proven wrong that we get a player like Nico Williams. Now, look, taking aside the fact that we want to do something crazy, he's our number one target. Whether we do it or not, I'm very doubtful. Now, taking all of that aside, let's talk about the player himself. I know a lot of people are very skeptical about him and they look at his stats, they look at this. Please, there are certain players, you don't need to look at stats to see how good they are. Watch. Look at their footballing IQ. Look at their technical ability. The amount of times I've seen Nico Williams, I've been so impressed. So impressed. This guy's a baller. This guy's a baller. What makes you think he's going to come to Chelsea Football Club and he's not going to do well? This guy, look at the way he plays for Spain, man. Don't get caught up on his stats for Athletic Bilbao. This guy is a genuine baller. Some people want to compare, oh, but Madueke's got better numbers. Watch the game, please. Watch Madueke play. Sure, he might have scored goals in a season. Sure. Not taking those things away from him, but you think Madueke is a very smart footballer? Do you think his footballing IQ is that great? Do you think his technical ability is that great? Watch the game. Watch the players. Very important. Nico Williams, on the other hand, supremely good player. So I'm not going to buy the fact that, oh, Mizna, his stats are not that great for someone who demands that much money. Look, first of all, the money factor is probably a bit wild. I'm not even going to lie. The money factor is definitely wild. I don't want Chelsea Football Club to pay that level of money to Nico Williams, who is also a young player. How old is Nico Williams? Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick look at his Nico Williams age. Let me have a quick look at this. 22 years old. He'll be 23. He'll be 23 next month. Still very young. Still developing. But far more polished than whoever we have. We have to understand, look, he's a top player, but the whole 250,000, whatever he's demanding or whatever he's on, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm not going to advocate that, yeah, Chelsea pay up that money, pay up those wages. No. He's a young player. There's no reason for him to earn that level of money. He has not, even though I like him, I like his skill set, I know what he can bring, but he's not really set the world alight. All right, so let's see what happens. I'm not buying this from Fabrizio Romano. I think Fabrizio Romano is doing a bit too much here. He's really doing a bit too much. He's truly gaslighting the fan base, making us feel that Chelsea Football Club, yeah, this is our number one target. This is who we really, really want. We want to do something crazy in terms of financials, making us feel that our club, we want to do this. We really do, but it's not kind of possible. So I don't really like that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about Nico Williams. Next up, the news that's popping about is one of the departures. We've got a lot of departures that needs to happen. Whether it happens in this transfer window or not, I don't know. But anyway, the next transfer window opens 6 days later anyways. But the latest is Chalobah. Napoli are interested in Chalobah and are weighing up a move. Look, I just find it very, very strange, and I find it very disrespectful to Chalobah. Chalobah, for me, is a very good defender. Look, he's not the levels, but all the defenders that we have, I rate him the highest. I really do. Whether you like it or not, you have your different opinion, no problems. He's now England international as well. Thomas Tuchel rates him. He's one of the senior members of our team. He's one of those ones that actually has experience at Chelsea Football Club. I would have kept him. But I see it. I understand. I don't like it. I understand that Chelsea Football Club are doing this because it's pure profit. But he's probably one that I'd keep, as opposed to ones that we are maybe looking to keep. He's probably the one that I'd keep, along with getting other top defenders. But that's the thing. We're not really going for top defenders. The defender that we're linked with heavily is Mark Guéhi. And you know what? I actually don't even mind the combination of Mark Guéhi and Chalobah. They're actually, England international combination, but obviously Levi Colwell's there as well. Next season, we're going to have a lot of competition to deal with. Someone like Chalobah would have been good, and I feel like you don't hear any controversy from Trevor Chalobah. You really don't. He was, abolished. He was banished from the team last season in the preseason tour. Then he was sent to Crystal Palace. Does well there. Then whenever he's been called upon to return back to Chelsea Football Club, he's returned back and he's done well. And now we're looking to flip him for profit again when you'd think that he's done enough to warrant a stay. But that's not the case. Napoli, look, I'm sure Antonio Conte would love a player like Chalobah. Chalobah would be strengthening that Napoli team in a fantastic manner. Napoli are doing a madness, trying to get KDB, now trying to get Chalobah. They're going to add a few more. They're the Serie A champions, and they're in the Champions League. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially Nico Williams. What's going on? What is going on? Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.